Hello, and thank you for checking into the Neutral Zone Hotel, an unapologetically left-leaning podcast exploring hockey at its best and worst. All right, that's a little too ridiculous. Let's just do the regular. Hello, and thank you for checking into the Neutral Zone Hotel, an unapologetically left-leaning podcast exploring hockey at its best and worst. My name is John, my pronouns are he, him, and I'm so pleased to welcome you to the Neutral Zone Hotel. Happy Christmas! It's just me this week. The usual holiday skeleton crew. SJ was originally scheduled, but I put together what was supposed to be a short game to go along with the usual set of outtakes and bloopers that we had set aside for this episode. But it went long. Really long. And SJ had to edit the regular episode for that week. Well, their shift is over, and I'm in to clean up my own mess. The game will be coming up in the second half of the show, but first, let's say hello to Craig.
Hello, Craig.
Say hello to Craig, everyone.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hi,
Everyone
Craig.
say hi to Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Everyone say hello to
Hi,
Craig.
Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Are we doing backup recordings?
Yes, we should
Okay.
continue to back up at least until we have this completely smoothed out and John's not yelling at us anymore.
Let me get.
So,
Our
Audacity
Christmas
pulled
episode,
up.
when it's just me all outtakes, is going to have a 5-second segment or 5-minute segment of everyone just saying hi, Craig.
I think that's probably for the best. Yeah, I mean,
That would be
I
funny.
love it. Everyone's
love
going to
Craig.
be very confused about the absolute lack of context there.
I don't think we should ever give them context. I think they should always be wondering who is Craig.
Who is Craig?
Who is Craig?
I guess that means that since I'm doing most of the editing, I'm going to actually have to start putting aside
It's probably a good idea.
segment stuff for the Christmas episode.
Fairly.
Bloopers.
All right, so everyone fuck up more than usual and we'll be all good.
Perfect.
Actually, so I was saying, since I'm taking over all of the records, I also have to take over complaining about how long the episodes are.
That is true. That is now your official duty.
Yeah.
I will
All right,
do
are we
my
ready?
best to
Duty.
say everything in as long-winded a way as possible to really maximize that length.
Just beat around that fucking bush, Emily. Just
Absolutely.
beat around. All right.
Sorry, just watching SJ's face at that. That was gold.
I do sometimes say things specifically designed to make SJ laugh.
That's good. You should keep doing that.
I do. You're 40 now. It's the only joy you have left in this world.
That's
It's
right.
laughing at you.
It's life. And it's the dog, and it's my stupidity.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to be
And
jumping
the
for joy
dog's
anymore,
old.
are you? You're 40. Those knees don't work no more.
All right. It's
The
nice
knees
to know what I
are
get to
still
look forward.
okay. I'm a little more worried about the hips.
It's nice to know what I get to look
It's
forward
okay.
to
The
in
hip
6
replacement
years.
way more straightforward. So if you're gonna have a messed up joint, you got to go the hips.
Right? Yeah.
They can just give you that Patrick Kane surgery. Just smooth it down, pop it back in.
Ooh.
And then you too can play for their. Steve Eisenman will sign you to a contract as well.
You are the right age to be signed to a.
Bonus laden.
There you go. Bonus laden contract with the Detroit Wings.
Well, I think we've got some good content for the Christmas episode now.
There you go.
Thanks, Greg.
Who is hosting? Am I hosting? Is that what this conversation is saying?
I mean, I can host if you want.
If you want to host, host. If you don't want to host, I'll host.
I don't have a preference.
Make a fucking decision.
Why do I have to decide?
Because
Why-
You're one of the two people who doesn't have their finger on their nose yet.
Okay, Benjamin's hosting.
There we go.
Great work.
I've been making decisions
Thank you
all
for picking
day.
up on that, Emily. Oh, thank God.
I got you. I got you.
Classic stuff. All right, let's clap in and then let's kick this off. So, we gotta get SJ to their skate on time. So,
That's right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Up next is a segment that SJ left for me from episode 8 that's just labeled a whole ass segment. Let's see what it is.
Stade Quilorama, just some bowling alley. I just can't believe that it's a decent sized arena named after a goddamn bowling alley.
That's really funny.
And yet there's still not even a bowling alley inside the arena.
No, I don't think so.
Lost opportunity.
Yeah, that feels like that should be a requirement.
You think they would at least have like absorbed the bowling alley into the arena at some point? Just like, you know, we're gonna build. You got the bowling alley here. Maybe you build the stadium right beside. Just
There's a couple others that I wanna call out just now that we're on break time. The Blue Bombers play in Princess Auto Stadium, and although Princess Auto is a decently sized auto parts company, it's just such a funny name.
It's very funny that that Princess Auto Stadium holds a football team, and I believe it was the Grey Cup was held there.
Yeah,
and then also I think it's Valor FC plays there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recently did a bit of a dive into the CPL. So after the Atletico highlight,
the Swift Current Broncos play at the Innovation Plex, which is not about innovation at all. It's just the name of their local banking credit union.
Plex. Damn.
There's Percival Molson Memorial Stadium, which is where the Alouettes play, which is named after one of the Molsons.
Solid.
Yeah, isn't that formerly Olympic Stadium?
No.
Oh, did they build it?
They have their own stadium now. Yeah, no one plays Olympic Stadium if they can avoid it because of the whole collapsing roof thing.
Yeah,
that feels like
makes
a
sense to
solid
me.
reason to avoid it.
Yep. And the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds play at the GFL Memorial Gardens. GFL is the major recycling vendor in the province of Ontario.
Why are we memorializing them?
By that, like they do,
did they die?
No, they do like garbage disposal and like oil disposal and whatnot. They're out here too, and just I guess they threw money to sponsor.
But why are they memorialized?
Yeah, why is it memorial though?
That's the weird part.
You want to know? A lot of arenas in Canada were built using post-war money. And were built as soldiers' memorials. So there's a lot of memorial arenas and memorial gardens.
Well, we have a lot of memorial stadiums and arenas in throughout the U.S. too. Like my college arena was memorial, but it was just Memorial Stadium. Like they didn't sell the naming rights or anything, or add.
Yeah. So
they used to be, presumably, like named after people or something similarly, but after a while they're just like, we'll sell it, but we want to keep the memorial part.
Interesting.
Yeah. So GFL Memorial Gardens was constructed next door to the former Memorial Gardens, which was built after the war and was dedicated to all the people from Sault Ste. Marie who died in the war. And so the new building, so when GFL took it over, they put memorial back in the name. The previous people hadn't. I'm probably upset.
I kind of like that. That's cool.
Also, there is a time where the guy who owned CompuWare tried to buy the entire Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds and move them to Detroit so that he could move Eric Lindros to Detroit and make a bunch of money off him. But the city had right of first refusal, and they basically he was going to pay an unheralded amount of money. So Phil Esposito owned the team. That part's important. Phil Esposito owned the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, and the guy who owned CompuWare went to him and said, how much do you want for this team? And he said, I don't know, $2 million. Like he just made up a crazy number. And the guy went, no problem. $2 million to buy Eric Lindros? No problem. And everyone in the city was like, what the fuck? And they had right of first refusal, and they raised $2 million to match the offer. And that's why the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds are still in Sault Ste. Marie. But then Eric Lindros left the Greyhounds and slipped over the border to Detroit and played for the Junior A Detroit CompuWare.com team. That's what it was called.
So did they actually just end up buying Eric Lindros?
No, he literally just said, fuck you, I'm not going to play. I want to go play in America. And he left and went to America.
Didn't he later end up back in the OHL though?
He did. There was a big lawsuit about it. He ended up in Oshawa. Yeah. They ended up trading. He didn't want to play in Sault Ste. Marie, which is what started this whole thing. And he wanted to play in Windsor or Detroit, and they ended up moving into like trading his rights to Oshawa, and that was sort of the compromise there.
Wild.
Yeah,
I love History Hour with Benjamin.
There's a whole chapter on it in the book Net Worth, which I read as part of the Alan Eagleson thing. But Net Worth is just basically all the fucked up stuff with hockey money from the beginning of the NHL all the way to like 1993. So Eagleson's a part of it, but he's not the whole thing. This is how I learned about how the Blackhawks secretly ran the league during the original Six era.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And like the existence of Marguerite Norris, who was the first woman to own and run a team and should be in the Hall of Fame, but isn't because of the men's.
The patriarchy.
Man, am I right?
It really is the patriarchy. Like, there's just no way around it.
Yes.
She was actually very, very good at running a team. They won, the Detroit Red Wings won first overall in the league twice of the 3 years she ran the team. Then they won 2 Stanley Cups while she was there.
Her name's on the cup, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. She's the first one to have her name on the cup.
That's why I know her name.
Yeah. And they basically bullied her. The board of governors refused to sit with her in it, like literally would not sit with her in the room. Like they would just stand because you have to stand for a lady and some shit like that. And eventually she just got tired of it and sold the team. And then that was the year after Detroit won their last cup until they got 97 with the Russian 5 super team. So
that is some bullshit.
Oh yeah. And one day I'm going to do a whole episode on Jack Adams. He was a giant piece of shit. Like, they should take his name off the trophy because he's a horrible person.
God,
that is very NHL branded, though, to have trophies named after the worst people imaginable.
They'll probably rename it the Joe Quenneville.
Bad. Mark Messier. Actually very good. Never did anything wrong, especially in Vancouver.
Fuck yeah!
This game never gets old.
That's my best Sean Gentili impression
It was a good one. It was a good one.
All right, do you want to do the rest of the show?
I guess we should probably do that, huh?
Have so much fun, SJ. We're very sorry.
This is what I hope that Thursday goes like, by the way, is me throwing out some ridiculous shit and just getting some good reacts.
Perfect.
All right. Hey folks, we're back. Thanks so much for hanging on.
Well, that wasn't about butts. That was about arenas and hockey history. Well, there's only one way to follow that up, and that's this segment from episode 10 about popcorn.
It's fine. They'll be fine. It's not a question of the rink size to me. It's a question of whether or not they can finish the damn thing in time.
Whether the ice is going to freeze.
Yeah. Whether or not it actually works.
I mean, I think the ice will be fine. I'm much more concerned about whether the bathrooms will hold up.
That is a legitimate concern.
Yeah. The popcorn will 100% be cold.
The worst thing that could possibly happen.
Oh, man. The popcorn at Angel of the Winds in Everett is always cold because they, like, make it at, like, one central place and then they, like, cart it to the different. And I hate it so much. It really bugs me.
The popcorn at TD Place Arena is really good, but the popcorn at Slush Puppy Arena is very salty, and it is also cold because it's pre-bagged.
Sucks. Yeah, the popcorn at CPA at Climate Pledge also pre-bagged. Stone cold. Don't buy it. Too expensive.
Same as Ball Arena. They did a budget friendly concessions. So there are like 5 items you can get for $5, and one of them is popcorn. But I think they do bag it like before warm-ups start. Mm-hmm. So if you decide to buy it at like the second intermission, not a good time.
No, yeah, and the popcorn is also $8 at CPA. It's like,
that's too much.
It's way too much. It is an insult. All of the food at CPA, the sodas are like $10.
That's
yeah. The concession prices at CPA are absolutely highway robbery.
We do pay $7.80 for a gourmet donut at Charge Games, but
Yeah, but
that's a
like,
gourmet donut.
That's like $2 American.
Also that.
I would mind that a whole heck of a lot less than the $8 popcorn.
$8 cold popcorn.
$8 cold popcorn.
You had the donuts there. They were pretty good.
They were good. I actually was not mad about the donuts at TD Place. They were pretty good. I had a very awkward interaction. Like, I was at the Torrent game, and I was like, we went around to all of the concession stands that were open to see just what they had. And I was like standing there like 8 feet away from this empty cookie booth. And I was like, oh, cookies. And then I was like, oh, $8 cookies though. Like, just like for a normal cookie. Right. And the person at the concession stand was like, yeah, you want to buy some cookies? And I was like, I'm sorry, $8 cookies, way too much. And she's like, I get it. That's how all my food purchasing goes, though. Awkward.
All right.
Well, now that we've been fully educated about arena food, it's time for the annual Neutral Zone Hotel bloopers compilation. All the mistakes that are fit for something. I should have thought this through better. A few of these sound a little crunchy. Those ones are all from season 2, so that's on me. No idea what I did there. That was months ago.
All right, what's the bet I fuck up unapologetically in the opening, by the way?
So, folks, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to the Neutral Zone Held.
Clean edit points.
Just waiting for Trevor to stop giggling like a fool.
Hi, I'm Alex. My pronouns are she, her.
Muted.
I am a fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I have never once shared what city I live in on this podcast, and I have no...
She's muted.
I was muted. I was muted in Skype.
You want to start over that again so that John can cut this out and make us look like we're not a bunch of idiots?
Will he though?
50-50. Just did that so that John has a little heart attack when he hears it.
Okay.
Sometimes to do silly things and sell it.
I made the mistake of opening up social media.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I got distracted. I'm distractible. Are we coming back from the break soon?
Yeah, I guess.
It's not like we're waiting for music to play or anything.
So take a drink of my pretty decent beer.
It doesn't taste like weasels?
I don't know what a weasel tastes like, so it could.
Oh, that's a strong point.
It's a little sour, which is good, and it's a little smooth. It's actually it's not bad, but it's kind of flavorless to an extent. So it's it's fine. Tastes like a beer.
You know what? I bet weasels are not flavorless.
I would think not. I imagine they're pretty
gamey.
Pretty gamey. All right. Hey, thanks. Thanks for coming back. No, that's bad. Don't use that. I'll try that again.
And we'll be right back after this break and after I go beat this cat. I think we've lost the Skype.
Did we?
Well, Trevor's frozen. I assumed it was me, so maybe it's Trevor we've lost. Okay, now maybe.
Well, I thought
I
I thought he was just taking an extremely long drink, but yeah, I think we did lose Trevor.
Sorry, I said ow in there.
Oh, it's all right.
She bit me.
That's not cool.
And clawed me. She's very sharp.
Oh, Trevor's logged off now. Hopefully we'll be back in a minute. That's all right. SJ is always like...
Well, this is unfortunate. It's very funny that my audio is going to be recording for this, but yeah, my internet is currently not
way
working.
Noisier than
moment.
that.
Oh, and there
life
goes
is not
Skype.
quiet.
We might be back. Well, that was weird.
Oh, here we go. Hey, you're back.
What a perfect time for my internet to fritz.
You froze while I was reading the thing, and I'm just like, Like, I
really?
assumed it was me again.
No, that was
But then
me.
Alex is like, no, we're all right.
Yeah, so the funny thing is basically right after you said I'm gonna like feed this cat or something like that, then I heard you say, I think we lost, boop, and then it just paused. I'm like, oh, I'm in danger. But as I also said, it's a good thing that this is all recording, so now you get to hear all of my like thoughts as this is all happening. Have fun with that.
You'll enjoy hearing about that later, SJ.
Did we make it to the break?
There was a great segue into break.
Okay, great. I was like, outstanding. I was really holding it until the break, and I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, valid.
Also, you had to go to the little NB's room.
Yeah, the little penguins room.
Oh, is that what it's called?
It is, yeah.
For non-binary people, it's the little penguins room?
Well, it is for me anyway. Excellent. I don't know about other
I love that.
non-binary people.
I'm just going to go around to all the gender-neutral washrooms with like a penguin stencil and
Sure.
I think you should just get randomly assigned animals.
Question.
I love it.
All right. So, SJ, can you hold off coughing for 5 seconds so that we can do clap? All right. Warm them up, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why did you just apologize?
She jumped.
Oh, I'm shaking my head right now. John, put this into the outtakes folder. All right. Shh.
And I'm going to save this in this recording so that SJ, whoever's editing, can laugh. I accidentally closed down the script a while ago, so I did that with no script.
That was so
nice
impressive.
Work. It was so good.
Let's just wing it. Let's just make it happen. Me and the captain make it happen.
Who's hosting?
I guess I'm hosting.
All right, so Benjamin's the captain.
Arrgh.
Let's make it happen, matey.
Batten down the hatches. What's a like non-gendered term for like a pirate that's not just the word pirate? Can you use mateys? Is mateys allowed, SJ? All right. Batten down the hatches, mateys. Prepare to storm the gunnels. We be going into battle.
How was that? Did you record that? How is that not the intro to the show?
It is technically recorded.
We haven't even clapped yet.
I mean, I don't think we're a pirate podcast.
Why not?
We could be. Who says we have to do the same intro every time?
If I'd known you had that in your back pocket.
It could be good to bring out during like summertime when it's like off season.
I actually did spend some time this weekend proofreading an academic paper on the cultural depictions of Anne Bonny. So, you know, it's a thing I can do.
You're practically a pirate expert now.
I do know a pirate expert.
Shabbat got plastered, still came back and scored. It's 1-0 Ottawa.
Oh, good for him. Way to go.
Go.
Go Sens go. All right, let's clap so that John knows where to start this 2 minutes into my recording. He'll love that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you want to move the trigger warning up as well now that you're listening to this in the future. Future SJ, fix Benjamin forgetting to put a trigger warning on at the beginning. We're going to offer you a trigger.
Worth noting, you can always go into the show notes and click to the next timestamp.
Yes. And if you want to, I'm just going to put a trigger warning in here. And I'm just going to trust SJ to fix this giant mess later.
We love you, SJ.
I think the introduction was good, so that's why I want to keep that, and I don't want to do that again. Ow. Both my elbows just popped. Fuck.
This New Jersey Carolina game is bonkers.
What's the score?
It was 3-0 when we started recording, and that was during intermission. Carolina tied it within 5 minutes of the second period, and New Jersey scored a minute after that to take a 4-3 lead.
Oh man, the The Hurricanes. God.
They're wild.
They're gonna no, they're the Hurricanes. We've been over this.
Lots of sad Sheldon Keefe images in various Discords.
I love sad Sheldon Keefe, man. That's one of my favorite fucking things. Sports venues in Calgary. Let's take a look here. Good old Wikipedia. This is the Neutral Zone Hotel, where you listen to the host's Wikipedia things when they don't know the answer.
Well, like John can cut
what
that
else are you
stuff
supposed
out.
to do?
You know, they don't actually have to listen to that stuff.
Jack Simpson Gymnasium. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so they don't have another option.
Well, after that, folks, we're gonna seg into a game, and then we'll seg. I said seg. Segue.
I thought you were just being like slangy and modern.
I sound like a teeny bopper.
Maybe you just sound like a teen. You're just reconnecting with your youth.
No.
Oh, I actually don't get that reference. I understand it's a reference, but
very dumb thing teenagers are saying today, which apparently comes off of TikTok, where someone just went 6, 7, and now it's a thing.
What does it mean? Explain youth culture to me.
It just means 6, 7.
Yeah, they're literally just repeating a meme TikTok.
Okay.
At least when we found our numbers funny, it was because it had a slight meaning to it, because we were dirty-minded motherfuckers.
That's a lie. Our memes weren't any better.
69.
They were just as stupid. 69 hasn't gone away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Gen Alpha is pretty Puritan, so maybe they don't get it.
I don't think that's
in more
the
ways
case.
than one.
All right. I'm going to start over again, John. SJ, I want you to cut that out. I do not want there to be public record of me calling her a traitor.
Well, those are certainly some bloopers. We'd like to remind you that you can follow us on Bluesky at Neutral Zone Hotel. You can join our Discord at www.neutralzonehotel.com/Discord if you want to hang out with us. If you like this episode, please rate us 5 stars in your podcast platform of choice. We're also available on YouTube at Neutral Zone Hotel. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and leave comments. You can also send comments to feedback@neutralzonehotel.com or on our Discord. Coming up after the break will be a Winter Classic preview game. We interrupt this podcast with a breaking news bulletin. This is John with a breaking news update. The holiday roster freezes may be in effect, but that's not stopping NHL teams from revamping their front offices over the holidays. The Vegas Golden Knights have decided to lean further into the villain role and have hired the Grinch as their new AGM. Meanwhile, the NHL Department of Player Safety has added Chris Kringle to keep track of the naughty list. The Professional Hockey Writers Association is begging him to please take over awarding the Lady Byng Trophy. Welcome back. Well, I'm assuming we're coming back from a break since we're pre-recording this for a clip episode in a couple of weeks. Why are we pre-recording? Well, because I am away at the Winter Classic and decided to put together this game as a preview of the Winter Classic. It's a quiz. It's not actually about the Winter Classic. It's about the two teams who are playing in the Winter Classic this year, the Florida Panthers and the New York Rangers. So I have come up with a list of 70 players.
There's so many players.
Oh no.
And we're going to go through 5 rounds of these players. So not all of them. They're being picked by a random number generator. All of these players played for the New York Rangers or the Florida Panthers or both.
Okay.
And so our contestants will have to guess whether each player played for the Rangers, the Panthers, or both.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hey, that means I've got a 1 in 3 shot of being right.
I know. I'm like, the odds are not bad for sure.
Yes, the odds are not bad. So they are in 5 levels of difficulty from 1 to 5, and it'll get harder as it goes.
Okay.
I don't expect anybody to get level 5. I'm just going to say that right now.
Oh boy! All right,
Well,
challenge accepted.
We have 1 in 3 shot.
That's true. You might. Yeah, you might.
What's this? What would be C for this? You know, like when in doubt, just put C out for all the questions.
I can't tell you that.
That's fair.
You'll have to figure it out. All right. So it's not that I don't think anybody will get the last 3 because there's only 3 options. I don't think anybody will know the last set.
I don't know if I'm going to know any of these. So
I'm very excited about embarrassing myself during this game.
That makes 2 of us.
All right. So I have random number generated our playing order, and weirdly, it's the order that everyone's on screen now. So
convenient.
Convenient. So Madison will go first, SJ will go second, and Trevor will go third.
We'll go.
Big thumbs up.
Start out with round 1, level 1, the easiest set. Let's see if this player is easy. Current Islanders forward, Anthony the Duke Duclair. Did he play for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both? Oh, wait, sorry. I should tell you. He played 155 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both. Which was it?
Okay. This is so embarrassing if I get this wrong. I think the Panthers?
He actually played for both.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I almost said that, and then I got stressed out.
Okay.
Anthony Duclair
I don't get the point.
He played 18 games for the New York Rangers in 2014-2015.
Ugh.
What?
And then the rest were for the Panthers.
And the rest were for the
So
Panthers.
I wasn't like wrong. I just wasn't right.
18 games. 18 games.
And,
yeah.
well, this is why I said the combined games played is not necessarily helpful.
Yeah, I noted.
That is really not helpful.
All right. Okay.
Meow. Meow.
Leo wants to play.
He is playing. He's an important part of the podcast.
That's right.
Just like
Okay,
Leif.
SJ.
Hi.
Hi, Leif. Current Vegas Golden Knights forward, Riley Smith. Did he play for the Rangers, for the Panthers, or both?
I think he played for the Rangers.
He did play for the Rangers last season, but he also played for the Panthers.
When?
Famously, he was taken from the Panthers in the expansion draft.
Well, look, I wasn't around for that. That doesn't count.
SJ only recognizes one expansion draft.
Vegas, in order to take Riley Smith, was given Jonathan Marchessault.
Oh, wow.
So
incredible.
The Panthers were in the busy in the process of being put up for sale. So management was told to cut salary however they had to. And however they had to was shipping off Riley Smith and his $5 million salary as part of the expansion draft.
You know,
you can say it kind of worked out for both of them, huh?
I think it worked out all right, yeah.
That's incredible.
Okay, next in the random number generator, Trevor gets... Oh, this one's way too... I would have never given this to Trevor.
Was that going to be too hard or too easy?
Oh, no, way too easy.
Yeah, okay, fair.
2-time Rocket Richard winner, Pavel Bure. Did he play for the Rangers, the Panthers, or both?
Famously both.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as we can see, Trevor is already running away with this game.
It was like 3.5 years with Florida, and I think 1.5 years with New York, where he just basically had too many knee injuries and had to call it a career after about 13 seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of Vancouver players in here, and I would never give them to Trevor on purpose because I know he'll probably know all of them. But that's like the dead easiest one.
Yeah. You give me the player who's literally got his number retired in Vancouver, yeah.
I mean, not that you wouldn't have gotten Jaromir Jagr or... Who else did I have on this list? Vladimir Tarasenko.
I'm noticing a trend here.
A trend? Which trend is that? Guys that played for the Panthers or the Rangers?
All right. So, yeah, that's not the legit one, though, right?
That's not legit what?
No, you guessed it. You get the point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
1 point.
you did it.
You actually are going to give me Pavelberry. Okay.
Yeah, that's the random number generator. All right.
We're slaved to it.
Round 2, difficulty level 2.
Oh boy.
Okay. Madison. He last played for the Edmonton Oilers. Did Cuban goaltender Al Montoya play for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both? Well, I keep forgetting games played. 45 games played for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both.
It's not a lot of games.
Well, he's a goalie.
Panthers?
That is correct.
Yay!
Al Montoya was the backup goalie for the Florida Panthers between 2014 and 2016.
I've never heard of this man.
I've heard the name, but I was I couldn't. I don't know anything
He's
more.
come up funnily enough, he's come up in. This is not the first time he's been mentioned in this podcast.
So yeah, didn't he come up a while back? But yeah, he was.
That's so tricky. Because I swear I remember him as a Ranger. He was a draft pick of the Rangers, but he never played for them.
There's a few of these in here.
You can't be tricked if you don't know that.
Exactly. I was just guessing.
In my head, I have this image of Montoya in a Rangers jersey. I'm like, there's no way.
Sounds like it was a real image.
So I put some of those in here specifically to try to throw off the people who knew more of the answers. So,
on to you.
Oh, I'm back? Okay.
All right. Player 9. Who is player 9?
I don't know. Who is player 9?
Player 9 is the player with the current longest playing streak, last played for the Flyers, Keith Yandel. Did Keith Yandel play 474 games for the Flyers? Or sorry, the Panthers, the Rangers, or both? I just told you he played for the Flyers.
Well, I know he played for the Panthers, but I don't know if he played for the Rangers. So I'm just going to say Panthers.
He played for both the Panthers and the Rangers.
Is this both for every single guy? Is that the gift? I'm just going to say both from now on.
Bold strategy, SJ. We'll see how it works.
Yeah, Keith Yandel played for the Rangers for 2 seasons after he left Phoenix, and then he played for the Panthers for about 5 seasons, and then finished his career with the Flyers because the Panthers bought him out, I believe.
Yeah, he was kind of the only reason anyone kept playing him was so he could get his streak, and then I think he got to 1,000. All right, cool, good job, go away.
I'm pretty sure they kept him in the lineup to the end of the Panthers regular season as last year there because the whole roster was going to get mad if they took him off and broke his Iron Man streak, but he got benched in the playoffs because it didn't count.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Iron Man streaks are stupid.
They are stupid. And probably no one will ever get one again because of...
Well, Brent Burns is almost at 1,000 currently, so...
Yeah, he's about
Iron
the
Man
last
streaks
guy.
are only cool when it's a player that I like and on a team that I like.
So...
speaking of players we like, here's a player we don't like.
Uh-oh.
He last played for the Flyers.
Okay.
Did Mark Stahl play 974 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both? And I know you know this.
Yeah, it was both because he played most of his career in New York, and then he went to Florida for a little bit to play with Eric, right?
Yep.
Stahl going to Florida by choice? Who would have thought? No offense, Florida.
There were two of them.
There were two of them, and they refused to wear the Pride jerseys on the.
Yep.
Brothers in homophobia.
But the Panthers, to their credit, put everybody else out there, and unfortunately, they didn't sit him for the game. They let him play the game, but at least they didn't. At least they didn't do what the Rangers did and just cancel the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers did the right thing there because, you really can't just make people do things.
I mean, they could have just sat him for the game. I would have just put him
that
in
would
the
have
press
been
box.
cool, but That would have been better, yes. But what New York did was so wrong.
It was sad.
All right. Round 2, still difficulty level 2. I'm going to apologize for this, Madison. I would have given this one to Trevor if I wasn't picking him.
John, I want to remind you that you are running this game and you can do whatever you want.
No, I understand. The random number generator gods are in charge.
Yeah.
I will take whatever punishment they've deemed correct for me.
The random number generator gods have deemed for you to answer the question, did retired forward Ville Peltonen play 207 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
This is a player I've definitely heard of before. I'm going to wait, how many games was it again?
207.
I'm gonna guess the Rangers.
No, he played 207 games for the Panthers.
Well.
It was a valiant effort. Trevor did make a very funny sound there when you said the name, though.
For no points, does Trevor know why I included Ville Peltonen on this list?
Here, I'm just gonna write something out here when this. Okay, here we go.
You know this is an audio medium, right?
Nobody else can see you.
That's fine. This is for the rest of you.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
So, Ville Peltonen is the player who was with Ed Belfour when he got arrested on South Beach for attacking a fire truck.
I haven't heard of this story. This sounds incredible.
It was all worth it. I'll take the loss.
my first year when I first moved to South Florida, that season was goalie Ed Belfour's last season in the league. After winning the cup in Dallas, he came and finished his career one season in Florida. By the time I got there, Jacques Martin had decided that he didn't trust the backup anymore, and I think Ed played like 37 games in a row, including the season finale when he got he got a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for making a diving motion after one of the Hurricanes dove. I think it was Eric Stahl, actually. But so yeah, Ed Belfour and Ville Peltonen went down to South Beach and got hammered, and Ed Belfour got arrested. He tried to bribe the cops by telling me he'd give them $1 million if they didn't arrest him. And if I remember correctly, Ville Peltonen was attacking the fire truck with an antenna. Yeah. It was wild, but that's how he ended up on this list, because I was like going through the list, like, oh, Ville Peltonen. I remember him.
Oh my God, that is incredible.
It sounds like they were swimming in alcohol.
Oh yeah, oh, they absolutely. I mean, they had to have just been so loaded. Okay, SJ.
Hello.
Player number 3.
I'm ready.
All right. He last played for the Minnesota Wild. He was the first overall pick in the 1993 draft because no one remembers who went second. Did Alexander Daigle play 58 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
True to my word, I pick both.
Bad call this time. He played those games for the Rangers.
Well, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Remember the name of the guy who got picked after him.
Yep.
Who got picked after him?
Chris Pronger.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm familiar with that name.
I have actually heard of Alexander Daigle, but I could not tell you any team that he played for. So
you've heard of him because he was a huge draft bust as a number 1 pick, and he famously said no one remembers who goes second, but everybody remembers Chris Pronger. And most people don't remember Alexander Daigle being very mediocre for the Ottawa Senators for a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Benjamin would, but he's not here.
Yeah. It was
Benjamin would have cleaned up at this game.
I don't know. I feel like he would have also had some question marks at Ville Peltonen.
Yeah, maybe he would not have known who Billy Pelton was.
No one was going to know
maybe he would
Billy
have known
Pelton.
the South Beach story.
Yeah, that would be the only way. That would be the only way you'd know him is if he knew the South Beach story. Because I think he played his whole career for teams that nobody paid attention to. All right, Trevor. He last played for the Devils. He won the Cup 3 times with the Detroit Red Wings. Did Igor Larionov play 26 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
Oh boy, the professor, huh? Oh.
Do you get extra points for knowing his nickname?
I feel like that might have come up in the nickname game in our test episodes all the time ago. I don't think he was ever a Ranger. I'm going to say he was just a Panther.
That is correct. He was just a Panther.
26 games.
Trevor solidly in the lead, folks.
I have 0 points. This is going great.
I'm thrilled to have gotten 1.
And to be honest, you drew the best name that we've had so far.
Yeah, nobody else's picks have gotten in fights with a fire truck.
That's right.
Okay, here's a guy everyone has heard of. Whether or not they know the answer to the question is another matter entirely. Okay.
Leo's heard of him.
Right.
All right, Madison. Last played for the Carolina Hurricanes. Current TNT panelist, Anson Carter. Did he play 54 games for the Rangers, the Panthers, or both?
I know Anson Carter, but yeah, I don't know anything about like his playing history, other than he was a goalie, right? I'm not making that up. Nope. Okay, take that out. I don't know anything about Anson Carter except that he's a panelist.
I mean, guessing that a current panelist is a goalie is never a bad guess if you don't know.
I just kind of assume that they are, unless they're PK Subban. So,
or Paul Bissonnette.
Oh, I forget that he played, and I think sometimes he does too.
Get his ass.
I think Anson Carter played for the Rangers.
That is correct. Anson Carter played 54 games for the Rangers.
Let's go. This is great.
Oh, man. All right. SJ. Current Florida Panthers color commentator, Randy Moeller. He played 508 games for the Quebec Nordiques. But did he play 181 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he probably played for the Panthers. Now, so the question becomes, did he play for the Rangers? And I'm just going to guess and say it was only Panthers.
Ooh, you should have stuck with your strategy.
Dang it.
He played 164 games for the Rangers and 17 for the Panthers.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. It would have been even funnier if he had never played for the Panthers.
Now, he played there at the very end of his career and then went on to be the radio broadcaster for a really long time before they pulled him onto TV.
Huh. Was he like on there like basically like expansion years soon after? Because he must have been early on there, right?
1994-95.
Yeah, that's like second year. That's lockout year.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's why you played so few games.
Yep.
Perhaps.
That was a 48 game season that year.
Not a bad color guy. Solid, pretty solid.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah.
Especially after doing it for a few years. I mean, he went right from radio, so it was a little weird, I think, the first season, but...
The radio to TV transition is a little rough in general.
Yeah. I mean, for color people, I think it is. I think it can be easier for some play-by-play people.
When I think of Florida Panthers color commentators, I just remember when they had Denny Potvin on, because there was a very famous moment for us in Vancouver where Daniel Sedin, I can't remember if he scored a goal, and I think he thought they were celebrating a little too hard and called Daniel Sedin, and I quote, a peanut butter licking lowlife.
That's incredible. What does that even mean?
I don't know what that means, but it does paint a picture.
Nobody ever knew what the hell Denny Potvin was going on about when he was on the Florida Panthers broadcast. The reason we all call Aaron Ekblad Eggs is because he used to pronounce his name Eggblad.
That rules.
Potvin was a trip. All right, Trevor. This player last played for the Boston Bruins.
Okay.
Coming out in the pandemic time. Defenseman Steven Kampfer. Did he play 105 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
Who?
I was going to say, this is even my time. I've watched hockey at this time, and I don't know who that is.
I'm pretty sure that's just Panthers, because I'm pretty sure I remember rookie cards of his.
He actually played for both.
Oh, dang.
Played 73 games for the Panthers between 2014 and 2017, and 32 games for the Rangers between 2016 and 2018. And I think the reason nobody's ever heard of him is after the Panthers. I think he spent a lot of time in the minors.
Well, it didn't even sound like he played that many games for the Panthers.
Yeah.
I don't remember who drafted him. All right.
Truly a man who doesn't exist.
A guy in the truest sense.
He's the third call-up.
Yeah.
Third call-up.
All right, we're moving up a difficulty level.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So far I've managed to defy the odds. I've done worse than 1 and 3.
Statistical anomaly.
Look, if I can get to the end of this game without getting a single one right, I will have won in some fashion.
I mean, that's about how I did at Jeopardy the time I was on. Broadcast. Didn't I finish negative?
Everybody finishes negative in Jeopardy. That's the fun part.
It's true.
Madison. Here's another broadcaster. There's a lot of broadcasters in this list. ESPN broadcaster Ray Ferraro. He last played for the Blues in 2001-2002. Did he play 65 games for the Rangers, the Panthers, or both?
I know who this is, but I don't know much about his playing history. I'm gonna guess both.
Nope, he played for the Rangers.
I almost said that. Because I was like, I know he played for the Rangers, but I was like, I don't know, maybe he did short stints on both.
I know so much about Ray Ferraro, and I couldn't tell you a single team he played for.
Yeah, I was like, I know Ray Ferraro, I know he played for the Rangers, but maybe he played for the Panthers too.
But Trevor just showed us his beautiful Ray Ferraro card, which is in a special sleeve and everything. So,
the funny thing too is that he played only half a year with the Rangers.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure he got traded to LA.
What was the team he played for most?
The Islanders. He started in Hartford, went to the Islanders, to the Rangers, immediately to the Kings, picked up by the Thrashers in the expansion draft, and then finished off with the Blues.
Really, really, really good broadcaster. Maybe, definitely. I think a top 3 color guy in the whole league.
I definitely was like, oh yes, Ray Ferraro. I know him from his surprisingly good work.
Yep.
At ESPN.
Now I'm gonna cheat.
Good.
I'm gonna cheat because the random number generators put this guy up twice and he's boring. So I'm gonna put somebody more interesting in. Okay, SJ. It's another broadcaster. Current analyst for the Buffalo Sabres, Martin Biron. Was he a goaltender for 46 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
Marty. Yeah. I have no idea. So Both.
No, only for the Rangers.
Dang it.
He actually finished his career with the Rangers after playing several seasons for the Flyers after he left the Sabres.
Famously quit halfway, like quarter of the way through the season after Tomas Hertl scored 4 goals on him, including one through the legs.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Wow. He just quit halfway through
Yeah,
season?
he basically just retired after that game.
That is incredible.
That's legend stuff right there.
That is the game where like Hertl celebrated super hard. It was a goal that made it like 8-1 or something like that. And Joe Thornton basically is like, why are you guys ragging on him for celebrating so hard for scoring 4 goals? If I scored 4 goals, I'd take my cock out and I'd stroke it.
I forgot that was on Marty Baron.
This is the origin of the dick trick.
This is the origin of the dick trick.
That's right.
Yeah, it's on Marty Baron.
Shamed him right out of the league.
Yeah.
I love Marty Baron though.
He has such intense eyes. He's so creepy on TV. Oh my god.
You think he's creepy on TV? Find photos from when he was a Flyer. Look at any photo of him with his like those eyes peering out from it, like this like shiny Flyers mask that he had.
I've learned so much today. This is really going to add to my watching Sabres and sometimes Habs games experience.
Okay, Trevor.
All right.
Former Maple Leaf Brian McCabe, who was run out of town on a rail, famously refused to waive his no trade clause to be traded from the Leafs. After he left the Leafs, did he play 218 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
I know he was a Panther. I don't. Was he a Ranger as well? There was some, wasn't there some incident of him in Florida? I think it's just Florida.
He actually finished his game by playing 19 games for the Rangers. He was traded in a yet another lost season to the Rangers for their playoff run.
Fuck.
Trevor, you're such a bitter loser. Why would you flip off I have not gotten a single one right, and I haven't flipped anybody off.
You know what? You're right. I shouldn't flip you guys off. I should flip myself off.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm slow. I should have gotten the swear jar live because.
What's the score right now?
Anyway, I should have brought my jersey in. I actually have a Captain Brian McCabe Florida Panthers jersey.
Am I misremembering?
It is signed. He signed it at a team.
Wow.
Is he the one who high sticked Tomas Vokoun?
No, that was Keith Ballard.
Okay,
that was Keith Ballard.
Right.
Decapitated his own goaltender. I've had a request for the scores. The scores currently are: Trevor is in the lead with 3. Madison has 2. SJ, I think, famously has 0.
That is correct. Oh boy, we are covering ourselves in glory this time.
Oh God.
I did say that the entire exercise was an excuse to remember some guys. We are remembering some guys.
We are remembering some guys.
I hope all of our audience is remembering some guys along with us.
Okay, Madison. This player, he's from Alaska. He won the Cup twice with the New Jersey Devils. He finished his NHL career with the Senators. He's currently the head coach of the Chicago Steel. But did Scott Gomez play 204 games for the Rangers, the Panthers, or both?
I don't know who this is. I'll say both.
That is correct.
Let's go.
This was a guy who famously had a website after him, wondering when he would score a goal.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, so it makes sense that I don't know who he is. Yikes.
Did Scott Gomez score a goal.com?
Yep.
Wow.
That was when he played for the Habs, right?
That's what he played for the Habs, yeah.
Yeah.
Benjamin is going to hear that name, and he's going to be either wincing in pain or cackling.
Why not both?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Okay. SJ.
Hi.
Former Canucks forward, played for Yale, but did Chris Higgins play 103 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
I have never heard this name in my life.
The greatest abs.
Did you say the greatest abs? That's not.
Who's greater abs? Oh yeah.
It's not, there's. How does he compare to like Ryan Lomberg?
Probably better.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe worse. I don't know. But all I know is Chris Higgins' abs is a meme in Vancouver.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with both, as I have no idea who this man is.
Good call.
Yes, I got one. Yes, this is the word. I just blew out the mic. I apologize.
Worth it. Pop
played,
off.
48 games for the Panthers and 55 for the Rangers.
Wow.
I think the Rangers actually might have traded him to the Panthers.
Oh.
The Panthers probably traded him to the Canucks because there were a lot of Florida-Vancouver trades. The 6 years I lived in Florida.
It's important to send a man as far away as physically possible once you're done with him.
He was a key part of that 2011 Cup run. I think he scored something like 6 goals that playoff run, and 5 of them were game winners.
Wow.
Yeah, he was great. We loved him. I actually think he's still working with the Canucks as like a media guy, like social media guy.
Huh.
Okay, Trevor.
Yeah.
I've got another analyst for you.
Okay. I think you're about to say former Canuck. I'm like, oh no, that's not fair.
It's another analyst. He's an analyst for TSN.
Okay.
Last played for the Calgary Flames.
Jamie McLennan?
Yes. Jamie McLennan.
Good old noodles. Oh, man.
We already established there's no points for knowing these guys' nicknames.
I don't think he ever played for New York, so I'm going to say he was just Florida.
That is incorrect. He actually played 4 games for the Rangers in 2003, 2004.
Oh, come on.
4 games!
That means I tied.
Yes!
Oh.
Get bullied right now. Jeez. Completely fairly, mind you, but
I'm not so much bullying you as I am just impressed with myself.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Congratulations to me.
SJ's the one bullying over here.
Whoa!
I don't know if Trevor knows this, but apparently one of the sticking points when the Panthers shipped Luongo off to the Canucks was that he wanted them to keep McLennan as the backup goaltender and his contract was up.
Huh.
That was the rumor.
Interesting.
That was one of his demands.
Maybe that's why Luongo willingly appeared in a couple TSN commercials then.
And they replaced him with, as I mentioned earlier, Ed Belfour.
Oh, yeah.
That was why they signed Belfour, because they shipped Luongo off.
And Alex All just wasn't going to cut it.
Yeah, that's why he sat on the bench while Ed Belfour played 37 games in a row.
All right. Round 7.
All right.
This
Next
is a very
round.
long game.
Last one in this difficulty.
Okay.
Level 3. Okay. Madison. He last played for the Carolina Hurricanes, but before that, did Radek Dvorak play 869 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
I feel like I should know this. The Panthers.
Actually, it was both.
Rats.
He played 613 games for the Panthers and 256 for the Rangers. I believe the games for the Rangers were in between the 2 times that he played for the Panthers. He was a Panthers draft pick, and then he actually played there again when I was living down there. He came back to the team.
Yeah, I was like, I know this guy paid. Once again, I knew one team, and I just put all my eggs in that basket. Gotta take some pointers from SJ.
That's a name that haunts me. I got dumpstered in a game of the Journeyman game when he came up and then confidently said the Coyotes, forgetting to know it was Christian Dvorak who played for the Coyotes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh. I mean, he did play for a lot of teams. He also played for the Atlanta Thrashers for a while. All right, who's the random number generator served up for SJ? Oh, you're not having any idea who this guy is.
Excellent. That's the way I like it.
That's the way you like it.
It kind of hurts less if you get it wrong and you've never heard of him.
That's true.
Okay. He last played for the Leafs in 2017-2018. He played for 10 NHL teams. But were 370 of Dominic Moore's games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
Dominic Moore. Now that's a name I've never heard before. I am gonna go with both.
Absolutely correct. Good call that somebody who played for 10 teams played for both of these.
2 points.
He also played for the Tampa Bay Lightning and I forget who else, but yeah.
SJ making gains.
That's right. I'm regressing to the mean.
Point for SJ. All right. Our last one in this. And since the random number generator has served up Chris Higgins again, I'm going to pick a different one for Trevor. I'm going to find somebody who might be interesting rather than Alex Auld is actually on this list, but in this category. But Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
He last played for the Blues, but he actually played for 3 teams in that season. Did Olli Jokinen play his 593 combined games for the Rangers, the Panthers, or both?
I believe that's both.
It is both.
Yeah. Famous Panther.
Trevor pulls ahead, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was their all-time points leader up until Barkov, I believe, took it over the past 2 years or 2 years ago.
Yep, he was the captain for the first few years that I was there before he tried to lead a dressing room revolt against captain / GM Jacques Martin, coach / GM Jacques Martin, and got his ass shipped off to Arizona.
That is what tends to happen when you do that.
Also, the subject of one of the greatest hockey gifts ever made.
Waffles.
Yep, I have posted it in the chat because I don't know if SJ knows this one.
I have never seen this before.
Oh,
He's
I've
so
seen
excited
that.
about that waffle.
Yes, a classic for sure.
And that is why I picked Olli Jokinen over Mark Savard, because Mark Savard's story is just sad.
Yeah. Max Savard. All right, level 4.
As we go into level 4,
I'll
update the scores. No, it's level 5. There's only one round of level 5, though. Trevor has 4, Madison has 3, SJ has 2.
I'm feeling good.
All right.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, hey, this is a fun one to come up next. He last played for the Sabres in 2010-2011. Before that, Madison. Mm-hmm. Did Mark Parrish play 154 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
I don't know who this is. I've never heard this name before. Clearly Trevor has.
Respectfully, who haven't I heard of so far?
Going to guess both.
No, he only played 154 games for the Panthers. However, he famously was traded along with, I can't remember who, one other player, to the Islanders for Roberto Luongo and Olli Jokinen, because Mike Milbury, the GM of the Islanders, had just drafted Rick DiPietro as the Islanders' goaltender of the future. Unfortunately, Rick DiPietro, though a good goaltender, was very injury prone, and the Islanders are still paying for the buyout on his 15-year contract.
Yep.
Wow.
Back when you could have a 15-year contract.
Could have Roberto Luongo.
I didn't know Luongo was ever an Islander.
He was a draft pick.
It was an Islanders draft pick, and they traded him.
Wow.
for
Mike
Mark Parrish and I can't remember some other forward.
Luongo may be like one of my all-time. No, he is one of my all-time favorite like hockey personalities. Like what a guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Mike Mowbray has never been good at his job, whether be
Any
a
of
GM
them.
or an analyst. Maybe as a player, but only if you count beating people with shoes.
I was gonna say that's all I know about Mike Mowbray as a player, and then that he was bad as being on TV.
Yeah, the thing about Mike Mowbray, he was on television because he was a coach and a GM, but he was bad at those things.
And it showed.
Terrible
it
GM.
Showed.
He was just horrendously bad. Somebody made a website once of like all the terrible moves that Mike Mowbray made when he was Islanders GM, and it's just atrocious. But one of those was trading away Roberto Luongo. Okay, SJ. He last played for the Flames way back in 2001, 2002. Since then, he has coached both the Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks. But did Dallas Eakins play 41 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
Dallas Eakins, you say? I'm gonna go with both.
No, he played those 41 games for the Panthers.
Okay, well, that's fine.
And I did not know that until I put this game together. I had no idea he ever played for the Panthers.
Yeah, playing career about as memorable as his coaching career.
That was that was back when I was a Flyers fan, but we don't talk about that. Before I moved to Miami.
Wow, I feel like I just learned something illicit.
Oh, here's a who's that guy for you, Trevor? He last played for the Phoenix Coyotes in 2013, 2014. But before that, did Jeff Halpern play 30 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
I believe that's with the Rangers. I don't think he was ever a Panther.
That is correct.
Trevor with the insurance marker. Mm-hmm.
That's a very, you like would not know that guy if you didn't really watch a lot of hockey then or watch the team that he played for.
I just remember him as a Washington Capital. Keep in mind, a lot of my knowledge for like that era is NHL 99 and hockey cards.
That is right. He was a Capital. I think when I started watching hockey, he was playing for the Capitals. All right. The random number generator did all kinds of horrible things with this round, so I'm just going to have to start picking players and filling them in. Okay. Madison. He last played for the Ottawa Senators in 2003-2004, so career ended with the lockout. Did Jody Hall play 331 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
Similar to the last round, no idea who this is. I'm going to guess both.
That is correct.
Yay! Trevor doesn't even know who this is. That makes me feel good.
I barely remember who.
You just said
Jody
a lot
Hall
of games,
was.
and I was like, both, maybe?
I didn't realize there was another Hall outside of the main three.
Neither did I.
I'm sure he's not related.
It's like when we all found out about Jeb Bush, and we were like, another one?
SJ.
I'm scared.
He finished his career with the Blackhawks in 2007-2008. He won the Cup with the Carolina Hurricanes. But before all that, and before he became GM of the Buffalo Sabres, did Kevin Adams play 56 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
This is me learning that Kevin Adams was ever a player. I had no idea.
Famously won a Stanley Cup scoring 0 goals that playoff run.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do that, to be fair. Goodness gracious me. I am going to say that Kevin Adams strikes me as a former Ranger.
He was a Panther.
Well,
2001, 2002. I was a Flyers fan back then. I don't remember him playing for the.
Oh no! I just realized Emily's gonna have flashbacks when I listen to this.
Emily is not gonna. It's gonna be like they would have had a meltdown if they were on right now.
Woe betide
Sorry,
he
Sabres
who speaks the name of Kevin. Kevin from accounting.
Kevin
Adams.
Kevin!
All right, Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
Before he was famously one of the co-owners of the Tampa Bay Lightning, who at the time hired Barry Melrose to be their coach. Before all that, though, did Len Barry play 76 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
Holy smokes. This is Tyson's dad, right? Oh, man. This has got to be before the Panthers time, right? I'm going to say Rangers.
No, he was actually a Panther very early on.
Huh. Wow.
Expansion draft Panther.
Wow.
That sounds like a career I need to look up. God, I forgot. Barry Melrose is Tampa Bay coach after being an analyst for like 10 years. Didn't he get fired after like 8 games?
I believe it was 16 games. And I actually have photos of Barry Melrose on the bench in his next to last game against the Florida Panthers.
Did he have a mullet?
That game.
Did he still have the mullet?
Yeah, I think he still had the mullet. Yeah,
excellent.
But yeah, his next to last game was a road game against the Panthers.
Rest in power, Barry.
Yeah, they were really bad, and I think he also refused to play Steven Stamkos.
Oh yeah,
when he was their like brand new hotshot rookie.
Yep,
and he kept benching him.
This is just a classic NHL coach move.
Yeah, I'm like, typical.
It definitely astonishes me how like actively bad many NHL coaches are.
And yet they get fired and then they get other jobs. And I'm like, did you not see the last time they did this job?
Yeah.
But he had an incredible mullet in the early 90s. Once again, for the chat, maybe we'll post this in the server. Just
wow. It's so
okay. Yeah,
he has so much
that.
product in this era for that. That is incredible.
Oh yeah, it had incredible hair.
I'm not gonna say it looks good, but it is a look.
It was the 90s for you.
I have to respect a look, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's all about commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I've arbitrarily decided to skip this round and move to the last one because the game is going long.
Okay.
Okay. Madison.
Mm-hmm.
He played for Nashville. He finished his career with the Islanders, but before that, did goaltender Mike Dunham play 100 games for the Rangers, the Panthers, or both?
He's definitely a real person who I've heard of before. How many games did you say?
100.
Oof. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Rangers.
That is correct.
Hell yeah.
The Nashville goalie who went on to play probably more games than that for the Panthers was Tomasz Vokun, who was, I believe, Nashville's goalie after Mike Dunham, if I'm remembering my timelines.
Sounds about right.
Nashville was a goalie factory back then. They like always drafted the best guys, and they would just trade starting goalies to other teams.
Yeah, oh, you mean like Yaroslav Askarov?
Okay.
More things change.
More things change.
Yep.
Okay, SJ.
Hello.
So he is apparently, I'm told, Wikipedia tells me that he's currently the head coach of the Los Angeles Kings. I learned this when I said, who the hell's coaching the Kings, and looked it up. But before that, did Jim Hiller play 2 games for the Rangers, the Panthers, or both?
Well, 2 games.
Obviously, both would be the funniest answer here.
That would be the funniest answer by a long shot.
But it does seem very unlikely. So
I'm manifesting it.
I think I have a coin flip chance on this one, and I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Oh,
dang! Oh,
played those 2 games for the Rangers.
I was really hoping you'd say both.
Dang, I was gonna,
Really funny.
I was going to pop off if you said both.
That's actually not the only person with 2 games played on this list, but
I am trying to get points, you guys. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I am.
I mean, it's a stab in the dark.
Yeah.
I mean, ones like that, I had no idea.
Yeah. I mean, who would? Who would?
I knew the other one, the one that didn't come up in the random number generator earlier. We'll talk about that in a second, though. But first, the final question. Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
He won the cup with the Pittsburgh Penguins. But before that, did Pascal Dupuis play 6 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
That would be the Rangers.
That is correct.
The champion,
As expected,
once
Trevor
again.
wins.
Yes.
By only 1 point, though. Trevor finished with 6,
put
Madison
up
with
a
5,
valiant
and SJ
effort.
with 2.
Yep.
Trevor's
Well done, everyone.
knowledge beat my luck.
I feel
Anyway.
just fine about that, honestly.
For all the bonus points, did Hugh Jessman play his 2 games for the Panthers, the Rangers, or both?
Both.
Hugh the Specimen Jessman was a Rangers draft pick that played both his games for the Florida Panthers.
Correct.
Huh.
Nice work, Trevor.
Well, this is why.
He was famously, for a long time, the only guy picked in the first round of the 2003 draft to not play an NHL game until somehow he ended up on the Panthers roster in a year when they were like desperate for anybody to play because they had so many injuries. And he got called up and played 2 games for them.
9 years later.
2010, 2011. It was the
That's
end of the
rough,
season.
buddy.
2011.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only bust in the entire first round.
Pretty much, honestly. Yeah,
And the
SJ, if
Rangers
you're ever
picked him.
bored, look up the 2003 first round and honestly the second round as well. That's a stacked ass draft class.
Yeah, that was totally loaded.
I'm not sure I'll ever be that bored, but it could happen. It could. I've been known to look up draft classes before.
Well, this was a fun round of remembering some guys. Oh man, I had fun.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I guessed randomly a lot.
We sure remembered some guys, and I guessed randomly a lot as well.
I mean, I wouldn't say I remembered so much as learned about.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably like half the fun with it.
Yeah.
You get all these guys, you're like, all right, kind of like go on Wikipedia later, and then you just go down that rabbit hole 3 hours later as SJ emerges.
Anyway, to answer the question from earlier, the C answer is both. There's more both than
SJ figured it out.
I did.
But didn't stick with it.
Yeah, I should have stuck with it the entire time. For the bit, if nothing else.
I had to put in a few that only played for 1 just so everybody didn't say both every single time.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like the first like 6 or 7 names John said, it was like, okay, those are all both. Is this just gonna be a trick where everyone's both?
Well, that's all for this week. Hope your holidays are sane. Thank you for hanging with us. We'll be back next week with an all-new episode. I'll be back in 2 weeks to talk about how weird it was watching an outdoor ice hockey game in Florida. Until then, you've been listening to Neutral Zone Hotel, which is written, hosted, and produced by the Neutral Zone Hotel Group. That's us in case you didn't know. Find out more at neutralzonehotel.com. Emily Mowbray designed our fabulous logo. You can follow us on Bluesky at Neutral Zone Hotel or email us at feedback@neutralzonehotel.com. You can join our Discord at www.neutralzonehotel.com/Discord if you want to hang out with us. If you like this episode, please rate us 5 stars on your podcast platform of choice or click the like button if you're listening on YouTube. Thank you for listening. See you soon.
All right, everybody, say bye, Craig.
Bye,
Bye,
Craig.
Craig.